So I made a video yesterday where I was exploring a concept for a project, and this is not about that really. I went down a rabbit hole looking at Vogue because I have a subscription, and they have an entire archive where they have all scans of all of their old magazines. And I was just thinking about sharing like what inspiration I'm pulling from this, because though I don't like necessarily like love Vogue, and I've honestly, even though I've been in fashion or I've been looking at fashion my whole life, I've never used Vogue as like a primary source of inspiration. But I do like that I can look at old issues. And yesterday I was looking at 1963 specifically, and I think today I'm gonna look at 1964 and explain and just share like what I'm pulling from this. You can go to Vogue Archive. You also, I think, you need a subscription in order to look at this. So I don't know how much it is a month. It might have been $10. I really can't remember. But anyway, if you go to issues, and then you can go to any year you want. I am interested in looking at the 90s. I kind of want to start looking at the year that I was born and then work my way up. But for now, I'm going to go back to 1960s because I did find I pulled a lot of inspiration from 1963, and I'm curious what 1964 looks like. Originally, why I chose 1963 originally is because I was looking at the birds for inspiration. That movie came out in 1963, and I was wondering like if you start to see any type of influence in like editorials or anything from Hitchcock movies. I wasn't seeing a ton. Let me move the camera up. Sorry. I wasn't seeing a lot, but I am curious if 1964 has a bit more inspiration to pull from. I really like this cover from December. That's really pretty. Maybe I'll start there and work my way back. Oh, these covers are really nice. Okay, I really like this one as well. I like this one. There's a few that are really standing out to me, but I think I'm gonna start with December because this is a really exciting looking cover, and I do judge a book by its cover. So you can go to full issue. Some of these take a while to load, not gonna lie. I even feel like I might have to reload the page and come back. Okay, it came up. Let me go to full screen. I really like this cover. I love this eye makeup. It feels like something I'd see today, honestly. Immediately, I like these colors. I'm pulling this. I also kind of like this font. I mean, I even like this image. This whole page is good. I like a lot of the ads that I was looking at in 1963. Like this Bergdorf one right here looks almost handwritten. It's not, it probably is handwritten for like this time, but I really like that that's handwritten. And I've obviously noticed a lot of that coming back into fashion now. I can share some examples, but a lot of people are now leaning into like handwritten fonts for their advertising. I saw one yesterday Kylie Jenner did, like it's like handwritten, it says Kylie, and it's her Kai brand, and I actually really liked that. I also think I like this Tiffany's ad. I saw one in the 63 one, I'll have to share it, that was a bunch of brooches that were arranged like a floral arrangement. It was really pretty. What was I gonna say? I feel like, you know, people look at Vogue now and they're like, oh, it's all advertisements, but I think Vogue has always kind of been advertisements. Like this feels, Bill Glass, that's really pretty. That's a good shot. I really like that. I really like all the like the hand drawing things against the editorials. Obviously some of these are ads, but oh, that's really nice too. You're gonna see me I might be screenshotting a lot from these. So I'm good on. I mean, then there's things that I skip over. Don't love this. Don't love this. This is kind of a pretty detail at the neckline. I like the scalloping here and the buttons. That's very pretty. This is all typical stuff. I'm also going to go into this, like I'm not looking for anything in particular. I think Tiffany's did a better job than this. This looks super modern though. This looks like something that could be like today. I kind of like this one brooch. That kind of stood out to me. There were a lot of advertisements for like going blonde in this time period. This is a pretty image of just these birds. Van Cleef, ooh. I didn't know they did brooches. Very much like this silhouette. I hate this floating man head here, but I like that silhouette. Oh, look at the cat. Oh my god, my cats are acting crazy. What is this for? The python. It's interesting, but I can't really tell what's going on. I know it's a shoe, but I don't care that much about it. This is interesting. I was actually looking at a lot of these quilted house coats or robes. I think they called them more house coats than robes, but I was looking at a lot of those in the 63 issues, and I was pulling them as inspiration for something else that I'm doing. Their issues also aren't that long, which is why I feel like a lot of it is advertisements, because they don't really have, like, you're gonna see soon, but like this will just eventually just end, and you won't really. I was looking at a few that just felt like I didn't really get to look at anything because it was mostly ads and like maybe one editorial. Vogue kind of at this time feels like it obviously has fashion in it, but it feels mostly like what women should buy and what women should wear and what you want your house to look like, and typical 1950s 60s things, selling very specifically to a certain kind of woman. A lot of this doesn't mean anything to me. Cigar ring ad, sure. I like this quilt. I like this imagery. I like that. Come here, Harley. Come here. Okay, nothing. My cat's gonna start crying. Harley, come here. Come here. Oh, I kind of like the way they did this. I don't know if I'd use that as inspiration for anything, but I like it. Oh, this is kind of fun. Festive eye. I feel like this is still like pretty modern. I could see people doing this today. I mean, people do. There are a lot of makeup influencers that post a lot of things like this. Ooh, where in India is this? I went to India last year and loved it, and it was genuinely this beautiful and still looks like this. Doesn't really say where in India this is, but I do like this imagery. So I'm going to pull it. Where is this? Am I blind? It just says like in India, but like where in India is this? I went to the palace in Jaipur and it looks sort of like this, but I don't think this is the same place. Oh, I might have been in this room. Hello? It's not saying we're in India. Oh, no, wait. No, it doesn't say. I was in a room very similar to this, though. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Maybe I'll share the images of my India trip. It would be weird. I don't think this is the same place. I think some of the arches just look very similar. No, I definitely was not here. This feels inappropriate to be doing. I don't like this one. I feel like they shouldn't be standing up there. It makes me super uncomfortable. Okay. Yeah, I'm not loving what they're doing with this. I'm gonna skip over it. It's Barbra Streisand? Yeah, it is. She looks gorgeous. It's a nice shot. I feel like weird when I see kids in fashion magazines. I don't like this painting. There's something about this page though that I like. I like maybe the layout of it. I do not like this painting here. Okay, now we're in Rome. Or Vatican City, I should say. Right? This video's gonna be super boring, me flipping through a random Vogue. I like this page a lot. I like the, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? All I can think is proportions. It's not the setup, I can't think of the word, oh my God. I notice they have a lot of like bikini ads in these. I don't know how I feel about this either. I'm glad they're using an Asian woman. This would have been it would have been a very different feeling if I opened this and it was a white woman. I'm very happy they were appropriate in this. That's pretty. That's a nice garden. I like this picture. Oh, these are nice. Okay. Not my fave. I don't like these pages where they have a bunch of images. I feel like I actually want to see all these blown up. The longer I look at it, though, the more I like it. I think it's because it's like florals. This is nice. Pictures like this I end up using in like intro pages to mood boards or projects. I feel like it's nice to find images that look lived in and aren't like the thing you would see on like Pinterest. Like I don't want you to recognize the image. I want to be like, oh my God, where's that from? This is interesting. So in the 63 versions of Vogue does this page where they do they call it like a menu, but it's like a recipe for something that would, like this one's probably for a holiday dinner. It literally says holiday dinner. They used to write out in handwriting Vogue's own menu and have little drawings, and it looks like they finally chose to print in a font, and then they have little drawings like hand drawn. But I do like the way they did it before, where it was all hand drawn or written. The shape of these watches are nice. I like that. Okay, I feel like we're reaching the end soon. I really like this page. This looks like, if I had a magazine, I really like the layout of this. I feel like it's slightly like hard to read, but I like that it's like all condensed, and I like the different fonts and the different boxes, and that you can tell it's weird, it's all schools, but I could see this being like a nice format for like different things that are going on in the fashion industry and telling you in a magazine format, like different pop-ups in different cities and different collabs that are coming out or whatever. I feel like this would be actually a really cool like one pager to send out monthly of like what has been going on in fashion or is to come, and with like dates or something. They don't have a lot of like physical media anymore, but I feel like this would be very cool. And that's it for that issue. I should maybe go a little faster. I've been doing this for a hot sec. Let's look at the other covers that I really liked, maybe. I mean, I want to look at them all. I do like this one. Let's see what this one's like. Because I really do like this cover. Heads with the pointed toe. Maybe I'll try to go a little faster. I'm like really lollygagging. I miss hand drawings in magazines because it feels more curated and special. It's like you get to look at art rather than just a bunch of, not that pictures aren't art. I'm just saying fashion has really dumbed down the ways of working. I kind of like this headpiece, but not enough to keep it forever. Oh man. I don't even have to say it. They go very literal in some cases. I kind of like this bed. Ho hum, isn't it lovely weather for a scandal? Oh, I might have to erase that out of the image, but I like the image. Oh, it's for swimwear. Okay, very scandalous. Thought something interesting was going to happen. This is weird. Okay. These are my predictions. Year of the body. Isn't it every year's year of the body? It never ends. I like this drawing. It's interesting to look at. I like the font around it. Like, we used to have fun. This too. That's such a, it's so fun. Really like the shape of that. Really like hair like this. Ooh, okay, so I noticed this in the 63 version too. They do these pages where they have all these fabric swatches laying about, which they did some in the 63 version, I think, that were more like monochromatic, which not that this isn't, because obviously it's like mostly black and white, and then there's a blue, and then this one's mostly tan, and there's pop color orange. But I really like those pages. I like seeing the different textures and patterns. This is an interesting shoe. Fascinating. Even this too. Interesting. Ooh, now this is what I'm looking for. I like stuff like this. Fascinating, interesting. Ooh, this is so cool. They need to do more stuff like this now. The Poochie? Yeah. Yeah. This is a nice image. I don't know what for, but I like that. Fine. Sure. I like something about this baby doll in the ruffles, but I don't know what. It's kind of a cool jacket. This I like. I find I like a lot of things that just have art in them. I like this image. I don't know what for. Nah, not into the stuff. Skip. See, like that issue was like not that exciting other than like the one editorial. I don't want to record for like an hour. I want to go to the one issue that had the flowers on the front cover. They need to make this easier to click through, honestly. Ooh, I kind of like this too. Okay, let's do a quick look. Let's do a quick look-see, because I really like the cover. Okay, I'm gonna do rapid fire. Go quicker, Kelly. I like something about that shoe ad. Okay. Interesting. Drawings. A lot of this looks kind of the same. Like something about this image. I don't know what yet. Fine. Sure. Where's the good stuff? Where's the good stuff? Like I said, this is all a lot of ads. This is kind of interesting. Boring. A lot of this feels the same. I like the colors in this a lot. This yellow and this purple are really nice. But other than that, nothing really standing out in this issue. If this is the editorial, that's a nice image. These are interesting. I'm not going to take pictures of them, but they're interesting. This is all fine. That's kind of cool. This is pretty. Interesting necklace. Okay. Kind of like this image. This is good. What else? I feel like, again, it's gonna end the... Yep, that's the end. Okay. Well, let's look at one more. Let me try to get further. Let me try, what was it? Was it April? Was it March? Oh wait, I'm in 1965. I'm going the wrong way. Well, damn. I fucked up. I went the wrong way. I was in 1965 that whole time. I wanted to go more 1964. Oopsie. I feel like they should have those arrows the other way. Okay, so I didn't look at any of these. These are the ones I wanted to look at. I have to make another part of this. Okay, do I want to look at this one with the flowers? Yeah, I kind of want to look at this one. Oh man, I can't believe I did that. I wasn't even reading, I guess, what the issues were. I'm sure someone else will notice before me that I was doing that. These take forever to load. Hold on. Okay, I think I got it. Just kidding, it's loading. Okay. Lock in. Oops. This is a nice image, I guess. Okay. We're back. Let's go full screen. Okay, we're gonna go quickly because I messed up the first time. Like, yeah, this is more in the vibe I was looking for. It's going too far into the 60s. I wasn't ready for that yet. I kind of wanted to stay in this era. Okay, so noted though that there is like kind of a hard switch up in vibe between in 1960, like around 1965, things start to switch up as far as Vogue because these older issues are a little more exciting to me. Like, I already feel the difference. I mean, a lot of this is kind of, that's interesting, but some of this is the same kind of feeling, but it just feels like a different vibe to me than the ones we were just looking at that were in 65. And it's a little more like lively and exciting. But I'm not screenshotting anything. I love red and blue together. I'm taking this just for color inspo. I like that pink. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. This is interesting. I'll take that. They get Barbara Streisand in these a lot, I noticed. She's in every other issue. I like this. like I said, you're gonna see me screenshotting a lot of art in these lampshades. Okay. That's kind of nice. I like something about this. I don't know what yet. I like the volume. I don't know if it's the rose, something. Is this Poochie again? They make the font so small. Makes me feel so old. I like just this. Oh, I kind of like this as an interview format. Page formatting is really nice. I like that. Everything's really delicate. I don't know. This art feels strangely modern to me. I don't love it though. So sorry. Again, I don't like kids in these. Depending. Okay, so this is what the Vogue Zone menu thing I was talking about, where it's all handwritten, which I kind of like better. It feels a little more personal. I don't know. I guess this is shepherd's pie. Oyster. I guess this is an oyster. This is for shucking. Strange drawings. I don't actually like those. Interesting glove. Okay, nearing the end. Same stuff. Yeah. Okay, let me stop here because I am not saying much and just running through, but I did get some good images out of this, and I'm going to continue to kind of go through these. Oh my god, my hair. I need to stop playing with my hair when I'm doing videos. It's like a comfort thing. Okay, that's enough for today. There's so many issues to go through. I think I like the older issues way better, and I have to go through, I think I do want to go through like a 90s issue or an early 2000s issue to see if I'm pulling a lot of inspiration from those, but I feel like I really like some of the old imagery from the early 60s, and I might even start going backwards that way. I don't know yet, but having a lot of fun pulling pictures, but see where that takes me.